You know, Germany now has an acting government and an acting chancellor. So there is a government, there is not chaos, so there is still stability in the country. But of course, in due course, a proper government, not an acting government, has to be formed. And essentially, I think Merkel has four options. She can continue talking with the partners she talked to for the last 4 weeks. That has proven not very successful, and I would say that is pretty useless to attempt that again. Then, of course, she has the option to go again for a grand coalition with the second strongest party in the German parliament, the SPD. The SPD has ruled that out, but I believe that perhaps the last word hasn't been spoken here. Another option, the third option, would be a minority government. That has never been attempted in Germany since 1949, and that is a weak option. It would create unstable governments because the government would need to rely on the parliamentary opposition parties for each and every initiative, each and every bill it wanted to get through. And that leaves the fourth option, which now is being talked about increasingly, including by Merkel herself, about having new elections. But having new elections is actually not that easy, because there were only elections in September, and the German president has rightly said, you know, the parties have now the responsibility to convert the will of the people as expressed in September into reality. And if you want to have new elections, you need to dissolve parliament. But parliament under the German system cannot dissolve itself. So there needs to be a parliamentary election to vote for the chancellor. And if the chancellor fails twice to get an absolute majority, then the president can dissolve president eventually. But that is a very long and cumbersome process, which would take us into February, I believe. And I think at the moment that is being discussed.